Hey folks, welcome in. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here for a while. This is going to be my Bible reading study plans for 2025. I'm asked about this, so I thought I would do a video for this upcoming year to show you what studies I'm going to be doing and what Bibles I use, kind of some of my tools, study tools, whatever, that I use. And yeah, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the studies that I'm going to be doing this year. And I'm going to be doing this one is going to be just me doing this one personally. It goes through the entire Bible, but it's a different approach. You won't read straight through, which I do find that a lot of people find that very daunting to read straight through. They start out really good, and then they're like, they get to the, to those boring genealogy chapters and all that stuff, and they're just kind of like, I'm done. But with this one, you go... We'll talk a little bit about it. You go, you bounce back and forth. I was going to do chronologically this year, but I've changed my mind. I was going to do this one, the chronological reading plan, but I've changed my mind. I got this for Christmas, so I thought I'll do this one. So with this one, you have focuses each week, which starts you out. Like the first week is relationship between God and humanity, and you'll start here, and this is your reading plan for that week. And by the time you're done with this, you will have read through the entire Bible, but you'll bounce kind of back and forth, which I think will be good for people who don't like to read straight through, because when you get to like Numbers and Leviticus and Deuteronomy and all that, you're kind of like, oh my goodness. So this is a good way to break that up, I feel, because you're going to be reading Old and New Testament the same week. So I thought that was good. Also, this one is another 52 week. This one will be taking place with my church. The ladies of the church are going to be doing this one. And this one is a really good one as well. And you're just going to go through, and each week you have things that you're going to focus on for each week. So like this is week 1, then you'll have week 2. So each week you'll have something different to focus on for that week. It has the scriptures here and then questions for you to answer and reflect. So yeah, it has memory verses. I think does it have a memory verse each week? Yeah, it has a memory verse each week. So I'll be doing it has a memory verse. That's the same. Oh, for the unit. Okay. So it has the same memory verse for each unit. So you will have a chance to memorize whatever that verse may be. So yeah, that way it'll help you memorize it. So this is the one we're going to be doing with a church once a week. I do believe that's how that's going to work, once a week. I have notebook to write notes, to do I may do a scripture verse mapping this year too. I haven't decided. It depends on how this part goes. I may take some verses out that mean something and write those down and maybe verse map those. Some of the tools that I have this big chunker here, the Strong's Concordance. I have that. I have this these two. These are really handy little tools to have. I find that they are really neat, especially this one, because it shows you introduction to each book. So it tells you like who wrote the book, the purpose of the book, that sort of thing. But it also tells you like Jesus in Genesis, like where you can see Jesus in Genesis, even though, you know, that's before Jesus. And then it tells you how the events happened in the whole of God's story. So I really, really like this book. I would recommend this book for anyone who is interested in that sort of thing. So I have those two. And then I have the commentary, the MacArthur Bible Commentary, which is also a chunker. And it goes through, you know, the entire Bible. And if there's something that you're like, hey, what? You can go in here and it kind of helps you with that. My two translations that I use, mainly this is a She Reads Truth Bible. It is a Christian Standard Bible. I use this one. This is going to be my main one for this year, I'm sure. And then I have the NLT, which is this is the red letter, which means that Jesus is, when he is speaking, is in red. So yeah, so this is one that I really enjoy using as well. So it gives you a, you know, I don't want to say it dumbs down, because I hate when people say that, but it gives you in more the way we talk. And this one does too. This one takes the these and the thous and all that out. And then I have this in here for when I complete a book, I can mark it off saying that I completed it. So there you go. There's what I'm going to be doing, and some of the helps and tools that I use when studying. So if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask me in the comments. If you're doing a Bible study this year, I'm curious to see which one you're going to do. If you're going to try to read through the Bible this year. If you haven't, I do recommend that you do. I've done it a few times, and every time I find something different. It's kind of a crazy, unique thing that you can read the same thing over and over and get something completely different out of it. So yeah. And also, if you don't know about this type of thing and you want to know more about Jesus, or have questions or anything like that, feel free also to message me and we can talk about him. Yeah. I appreciate you for watching, and I hope that you have a great start and a great finish to 2025. I hope that it's the best year yet. And yeah, let's go forth and spread the word and make disciples. I appreciate you. Be kind to one another. Makes one smile. And I'll see you next time. Bye.